Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome back here to the Humble Servant Homestead, guys. Today we are here. Now I know y'all have probably been wondering, hey, where is the update for the seedlings that we have started here on the homestead, guys? And so today we are going to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly, and in between, okay? Now, right here we have the Scotchy babies. Now I'm telling you, there is not a day go by where I don't stop and check in on these peppers here just to make sure that they are doing really well. Now guys, we had a little bit of struggle, not just with the Scotch bonnet peppers, but also with our Brassicas as well. Now, the struggle that we had, we'll do that before we get into a little bit more of these right here. For some kind of way, some kind of reason, I think I might have brought in some bad dirt from outside that just had, guess what, in it? Fungus gnats. Yes, now all these seeds that I've planted, they had a real, I say about 100% germination rate. Everything came up real nice. But what happened? Those fungus gnats, larvae, they went and lay in the dirt, and the larvae was actually eating the roots before they was even able to burrow down into the dirt. Okay, and so that was the struggle that we had with these fungus gnats. But I am happy that I did started quite a bit of seeds in my little zippy bag method that I use here on the homestead. And also I did put some seeds, quite a bit of seeds, inside of a container, and they germinated up out the dirt, because I did do multiple ways of starting the seeds. Now next year I'll bring that to you guys and show you how we do that. But and as I see one was turning yellow and was dying back, I'll just go ahead, pull it out, and put another seed in. But what I have been doing to help me with those fungus gnats, look at that. See what that say? Oh no, sorry, that's not what I actually use, guys. This is just a repurposing of a bottle here. Now what's inside of this bottle, or what was inside of this bottle, is Diatomaceous Earth. So that's what, if you look closely here on the leaves, that's what you're looking at right there, Diatomaceous Earth. And what I did, I came on in and I sprinkled the dirt, sprinkled the leaves, and that right there actually kept them at bay. Now, I was still having some flies that were still alive. Even now, I do still have some, but I think the Diatomaceous Earth is keeping them at bay. Because if you come on in here and look, these are some of some seeds that I planted probably about a week or so ago. I put these new ones in, and they are doing real well. Even this one is doing real well, guys. And hey, they are doing real good. The update on the Scotchy babies. Look at this one back here. Look at that leaf. It is doing its thing, and that's what we like. Of course, we have the first, about 4 leaves that are coming up, and we still have some coming up out the heart there that's getting ready to also spread out as well. Okay, so that right there is the little snippet of our Scotchy babies. Now over here, if y'all remember our onions that we planted, now look at them. They are doing really well. Fungus gnats did went in and kill some of those as well, and there go one flying. And so I sprinkled them, and that they started doing real well. Okay, and now what I've done with these onions here, as they grow and they get top heavy, what I do, I come on in with my scissors, and if you can see here, I just went ahead and snip them just to kind of help them and give them that boost to wanting to put out more leaves and grow stronger. Okay, so that's what I did here with these onions, guys. And right here, because I want to do a little bit of succession planting, I went ahead and I started me some more onions as well, because of course when these right here are ready to be harvested, I will have some more right here probably a month or so later that will be ready to be harvested as well. Now, one of the things before I get to that, let's get on over here and talk a little bit about these brassicas and also some gungo and stuff that we also planted. Now right here are some brassicas that we planted. Now I really like, oh, look at their root system. That's actually my first time picking that up, but look at that. I really like the way how the stems and everything, how they're doing. They're growing really well. And like I said, those fungus gnats did came on in and mess me up a little bit, because what happened is you will all of a sudden find some of them just start laying down like crazy. And one day I pulled one of them out, and what happened all the way down there at the stem, I guess a fungus gnat larvae may have went in and ate it, and it lay over. And right here we have some sorrel. These are some sorrel suckers that we planted here. And
or hibiscus.
Hibiscus, yes, the other name for it. And as y'all can
Roselle.
see, coming up real nice. And right here are the gungo plants. Now it is time for me to up pot them. I'm probably going to do that a little bit later on, because I don't want to put them in a bigger pot and then they, well, by the time they start growing into a big tree, it should be time for us to take them on out. Okay, and right here we have our tomatoes. Talk to my wife, and Roma tomatoes, and also some pink beefsteak. Now these right here, my wife said she didn't want to plant too much of them, so I did just plant a few of them. Now as y'all can see how tall these tomatoes are, that is totally okay. Have no problem with that. Actually, when I do get outside and I get ready to plant these tomatoes here, I'll probably plant them all the way up there, and all of this right here will be into the ground. And the reason why you do that, now if you ever see tomato plants and they have like those little here that's coming off of the main stem, right there guys is where you will have roots system come from. Okay, so that's why I will plant them all the way up there. And the deeper you plant them, it's better for the plant anyway. It's more moisture down there, deeper into the ground, and they'll love it. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong. That's how I even plant my tomatoes anyway, and they love it. Okay, and in the growing season, I probably will bring you guys in a little bit and show you guys what we do and what we amend into the soil for our tomatoes. Okay, now over here I want to take you guys on over here and show you all our sweet potatoes that we have growing here. So this right here guys is our sweet potatoes, and look at that, we have slips coming, and as y'all can see, it done heal itself, have some roots, and it's looking real good. It's doing real good. Now a thing with your sweet potatoes that you want to do is whenever you see that water is starting to change color, looking grimy, or maybe having a little odor to it, you want to make sure you go ahead and just change the water out. Okay, and so that right there is it for the sweet potato guys. And also right over here, now we did have a subscriber to send us some seeds, Jimmy Nardello seeds, and that is it right there. Now these things, they are growing super fast, and that's good. That's what we like. We like for them to grow fast, strong, and vibrant, and that's what those Jimmy Nardellos are doing. Now I know you guys probably wondering, hey, what are you feeding these plants? Yes, I am feeding the plants, because you have to remember the dirt that you plant them in, it doesn't have any nutrients in it. Okay, so you have to, once these seedlings get to this stage right here, you want to go ahead and start feeding them. Okay, and so right over here is that juice that I use right here. This is not a juice that I would suggest for anybody to drink, but yes, this right here is the juice that I'm using to feed my Scotchy babies, my brassicas, my tomatoes, and feeding everything with it. And what the juice is pretty much just 511, guys. Get it at the store. There's nothing special about the juice. You know, nothing special about the juice, but that's what I use over here. Now, when do I apply the juice? Do I apply the juice every time I come on in and find that the dirt is dry? No. You don't do that. Probably at least twice a week, sometime once a week. Depends on how they're looking. And how do I know that my plant is ready to be watered? What I would do, say for instance, if I water it today, I know coming tomorrow they'll be fine. The next day they'll be fine. But that third day, what I would simply come in and do, I'll come on in, and you could sometimes see the top of the dirt dry, but I will come on in. Let me see if I can show you. I'll come on in and pinch that dirt, and you can see that that water. So that right there let me know that these plants right here are good. They don't need any more water. Like I said, we don't want our seeds, our roots to be submerged in water. And when I do come on in and water, what I do, I simply come on in and I bottom water all these plants right here, guys. That is the best way to water them, is to bottom water and just let the roots go ahead and suck up all that water that it needs. And I believe, did I miss anything? I believe that's it. I believe that's it. Everything is looking good for the most part. Now, my brassicas, it is about that time to get them on outside, and that's what I'm going to do. I have to get the ground worked up outside to put them in, but it's in the making. Sometime this week I'll get that done. But guys, nonetheless, I hope and I pray that you guys take something away from this right here, and thanks for stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead update on the Scotchy babies and the other stuff that we have planted here in our indoor area. Now, you want to show them a little quick little setup of how it looks, baby? Go ahead and give them a little shot. And that is the setup right there, guys. Yes, that's the setup. But nonetheless, I want to say peace and blessings to each and every one of you guys out there. And I pray each and every one of you guys are having a blessed day. Now, if you like the content that you guys got here today, look, go ahead, throw that thumbs up, like, subscribe, and also share this video with someone out there. You know, I'm always trying to bring something, a little tip or something to you guys. Have a blessed day.